Skibbity bop. Everyman.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Sports Card Everyman. Now today, I'm going to talk about my personal philosophy on Beckett versus PSA. Now this is a huge talking point in the hobby, just because obviously Beckett sells for significantly less. Almost at times, if you're comparing a PSA 10 to a Beckett 9.5, at times it can be 50% off a Beckett versus PSA. So people, it could want to know if that's a true value or, is PSA's market share growing? So for me, what I like to do is I like to buy Beckett 9.5s of PC GOATs, greatest of all time cards. Personal favorite players. PC is a personal collection. So I'll show you a couple here. So this is an Alex Rodriguez rookie card. It's a Flair rookie card. Beckett 9.5, and this is kind of a fake 9.5. That's what they call it, fake 9.5. Looks like the centering got a 9. Everything else was a true 9.5 though. A-Rod, was the king when I was a kid, and he's one of the best ever. So let's say 20 years, 30 years, 40 years from now, and I look back at me owning this card, do I care that I have a Beckett 9.5 versus a PSA 10? No. The answer is no. I do not. And that's the question that I have to ask myself. Same thing with this one, right? Brett Favre is top 10 of all time, easily. This is another fake one. It looks like the surface got a 9. This is a really cool card because they spelled his name wrong. But again, you have to ask yourself, in 50 years, do you care whether it's a PSA 10 or a Beckett 9.5? I mean, in Dak, yes, I care a lot right now about this because Dak, I don't know what the future looks like for Dak. I don't at all. But Brett Favre's legacy is set in stone. This is a gem mint Brett Favre card, no matter what slab it's in. And Beckett is still highly respected in the hobby. It's not like SGC where vintage is respected, but it's still kind of up in the air with SGC. You know what I mean? All right. This is probably my favorite one of the three so far. This is Barry Sanders. I think he's the greatest running back of all time. Adrian Peterson's probably 2 for me. Sorry, Walter Payton fans. And I love this Pro Set card. I'm not a huge Aikman fan, but I'm considering getting an Aikman in this just to, kind of mirror the set. And, another thing that I actually really like about Beckett is I do like the subgrades. I think the subgrades are cool. With PSA, you get a 9 and you're like, why? You don't know. And I know that Beckett charges a premium for this service, but it's cool. It's really, really cool. So again, Barry Sanders, he is a GOAT in the highest regard. Do I care? No, of course I don't care. So these Beckett 9.5 I also like the 9.5 slabs versus the other slabs. I'll show you my only non-Beckett 9.5 that's in the house. And you've seen it before. It's my Charizard. I don't like the white. Or the I think the 9s do like a silver plate. I don't like that. The gold 9.5 is really all that I like. But again, Charizard, this is, I don't care. The PSA 7 Beckett's, I don't care. All right, now in my last video, I talked about having, I had gotten my PSA submission back. I had a Peyton Manning Topps flagship come back a 9. I thought it could have been a 10. I talked about potentially swapping that out for a Beckett 9.5 because price-wise, it maybe would cost me like $100 extra. Well, lo and behold, I went ahead and did that. And this one is particularly cool because it's a true 9.5. We got 9.5s all around. Peyton Manning. And so, as you guys know, I live in Denver, right? This is invaluable to me. Peyton Manning is the most talented quarterback to ever play for the team. Not the greatest, because that'd be Elway, right? But as far as Bronco legacy goes, but talented, it's easily Peyton Manning. He had the greatest season by a quarterback, period, here. So I absolutely love that I have a gem mint Peyton Manning card that I paid like $100 extra surplus on a PSA 9 for. I haven't sold the Manning 9 yet. Still sitting right here. I have it listed though kind of high, and so I assume once football season gets closer, that'll go. So that's my philosophy, guys. Really, if there's a GOAT player that I really want a gem mint card of, but maybe a PSA 10 is out of reach, I'll go ahead and do the Beckett 9.5. Now, the only other card that I lost out on an auction last second to get the BGS 9.5 of is this right here. I am looking to upgrade to a Beckett 9.5 and sell this guy. And if I do it right, I actually might be able to do it for the exact same cost. I love Gronk. Gronk is, again, probably the most talented tight end of all time. Not the greatest, because that's, Tony Gonzalez and maybe Travis Kelce by the time it's all said and done. But he is and what a iconic football player. Like, everyone knows Gronk. My wife knows who Gronk is, and she barely knows football. So this is the next project. I gotta upgrade this guy, but cool. Well, thank you all for joining me on Sports Card Everyman, and we'll see you next time.
Skibbity bop.